are we all doing today, folks?
Good morning, and welcome to the Option Pit AM Volatility Report. I'm Mark Sebastian, your founder. Reminder, this is for educational content only. All right, educational content only. Let's talk about the market. Biotechs up big. They're up 5% today after getting absolutely slammed for what amounted to a week straight of just ugliness. I mean, if you're wondering why we sold off so hard, biotechs were a huge piece of that. I mean, we literally went from 365 to 285 in a matter of 6 days. That is pretty nuts. And now, starting to see some recovery. Don't be shocked if that recovery is as quick as the sell-off was, or quicker for that matter. This could be something that, this is a volatile group that could easily and quickly pop. And so you just have to be aware that it can move. It can move all the way back to 360 in days. Good news out of the non-farms, that's part of what's driving us higher. We got a cruddy Chicago PMI number. But, it seems like we hit kind of some technical points as well, and that's part of the reason they're taking down volatility so hard. October's down $1, VIX cash is down almost $2, and kind of the whole futures curve is down. We're down in the NASDAQ even more because they're crushing biotech volatility, and then there's some weakness in the volatility as well. The RVX is down almost as much as the VIX and still continues to track that very well. You can see that there's just some absolute pummelage occurring on some of the vol products where UVXY is starting to get beaten. VXX is getting beat decently bad. Gold continues to be off as people view that there eventually will be a rate hike, but I'm not sure why it ran to 109, and I am 100% certain why it is unrunning to 109, and this is an excellent opportunity to just play that gold softness one more time. It's getting to a point where it's starting to look interesting as maybe a step in now. More strength in financials. Look at how the financials have moved. But really, I think the play that I'm going to be watching for today is Facebook, which got it's just shirt handed to it the last couple of days. Mostly as I feel like it was some sector rotation of, NASDAQ-related trading, but I mean, basically went from 96 to 86 in 3 days. That's relatively unheard of. I think it's going to make a quick trip back up to 92, 93. In the chat rooms today, we're going to be looking at maybe some ways to play that long. As well as some of the financials. Moving on to VIX itself, I think it's going to trend softer for most of the day, but it's going to take a little bit. We still have non-farms, and we're still coming off kind of a rough couple of days. I think it could continue to be stiff for some period of time, and would not be a spread I'd be looking to jump all over, let's just put it that way. Although I would certainly probably be leaning a little more bearish than I would bullish. The backwardation between cash and October future is quite high. So if you think VIX is going to recover, there is now a real opportunity to set up some sort of bullish butterfly spread or something like that. If you think we're going to soften, if VIX is continuing to soften, then I might look at some sort of a put spread trade or a put 1x2. But there's definitely some opportunities out there to play these different pieces against each other. On the day, expect things to continue to be strong. Look for some of these ones that got hammered: Apple, Facebook, your Amazons, your Googles to really recover well. I'm less enthused about how the financials might react, but some of those tech names that got pounded just for poundage sake, I think are in a place where they could move higher, and that's what we're going to be looking at in our chat rooms and in the pit report today. All right, folks. If you have questions, you can call me 88-TRADE-01. You can email me mark@optionpit.com. The Option Pit Bootcamp starts today. There's still time to sign up. Go to optionpit.com/bootcamp to register. It's just $247. It's a pretty good deal. You can see my last webinar replay there as well, and it's going to be a great time. All right, folks. Again, I hope everybody has a great afternoon, and I will talk to you soon.